Alright guys, just want to do another video here on Golden Inu token. I see there's a lot of excitement building, there's new holders coming in, tokens taking off, and the traffic is really starting to pick up for this. And I'm seeing, like I said, on different crypto boards, a lot of excitement starting to build. People are asking, what is Golden Inu? Is it a scam? Is it legit? All sorts of really important things that people are asking here. And of course, across the board, unfortunately, there's been so many projects in crypto that the first thing that comes to people's mind is this a ripoff? Is this a rug pull? Is this a scam? Am I going to lose my money? Is it not going to take off? And there's a lot of what ifs in crypto. And people are always looking, I think, for the fast buck. People are looking for a fast investment, pedal to the metal, take off, overnight riches. That's not how I look at Golden Inu. I look at Golden Inu as a great investment. Now, it's passed all sorts of security. It's been verified. The owners have been verified. And I've personally spoken to the team, which is something that when I've been in crypto for a very long time, many years here, one of the things that I've never gotten an opportunity to really do is reach out to the owner of the crypto, the guy who created it, the dev, the main honcho, and actually speak with him. And I got to speak with this guy behind Golden Inu, which really put a lot more confidence in the token for me, because he was very, easy to get a hold of, committed, willing to talk with me, just a little guy here, right? So that was awesome. So anyways, let's go ahead, let's take a look at Golden Inu, and I want to show you a graph and show you where it started out at, the pricing, and where it is right now, and where I envision it's going to go. Now, I am not a crypto expert by any means. To a lot of people, I've always told people that I'm just a dabbler in crypto, so don't take my advice as being some crypto guru. I'm not going to pretend to be that guy. And I'm not advising anybody financially. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy this token. I am not responsible for what choices you make online for your investments. But I got to tell you, from my own perspective here, I sold a lot of my crypto holdings and I put it into Golden Inu. So this is where my confidence really is in this. And I've got to tell you, when I put in my crypto earlier, when I did my initial investments in Golden Inu, right during the pre-sale, I am up by a significant amount of money already, and we haven't even been listed on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, which is what they're expecting for Golden to be listed on. So as soon as that gets listed, they're predicting a 750% uptick here, percentage raise on the price, all the way up to possibly 2,000. And they're not just pulling that out of their ass. They're not just saying, hey, we think it's going to blow the hell up. That's not it at all, because if you look over on the other token that they have, Golden, on the Binance coin here, this was the initial that launched back in February. And this one went up, I believe, 750% initially, and then over the next following 2 to 3 months, it went up a total percentage of around 2,000%, which was awesome. So the earlier you get in, the higher and the more money you're going to make. Okay, so that's why people say, hey, get in as quickly as you can, invest in tokens early before they blow up. And just want to remind you of the people that got into, say, Shiba Inu back in the day. I remember a guy invested $200, and that went up to $10,000, I believe, in I believe it was 10 or 11 months, possibly even just a whole year. So a year went by, let's just say it was a year. He invested $200, and in a year it was $10,000. And this guy was like, awesome, this is great. And he pulled out that $10,000, much to his detriment, because had he waited just 10 more months, it would have been worth $40 million. So of course, when we talk about hodling here, we talk about, waiting for the coins to really hit the next zenith, right? We want it to see it shoot up, and then we want to hold. You don't want to, I was going to say something that would sound totally wrong. You don't want to just, make a mistake here and withdraw early. Okay, so hold. If you invest and it shoots up, it's going to be tempting not to pull out, especially if you do $200 and you want to pull out at $10,000. That's a real temptation, I gotta tell you. Or you put in $5,000 and it goes up to, $500,000. Can you imagine that? What would be the temptation on not pulling some of that out, right? So that's one of the big temptations of crypto. But if you get in early and you watch it rise and you watch it go big, then you can really be reassured that you're going to do very well. So anyways, without further ado, let's go take a look over here, and we'll take a look at the Ethereum side of Golden Inu, which, by the way, like I said, has not yet been listed on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. So if we go over here and take a look, always go to dexscreener.com, which is awesome. This is where I'm taking a look at it. And you can see it launched officially around July 13th. July 13th is when it went live, and it was at this 10 zeros, 1965. Okay, so 10 frickin' zeros. And I remember, like I said, I got in at the pre-sale, which was before it went live, right at that end of that pre-launch. So I think I got in about 2 weeks before the end of the pre-launch. So it went live on July 13th, and it was right here. Now, I was disappointed that I didn't know about this coin earlier, or I would have purchased much earlier, because the Binance side of it, like I said, launched back in February, I believe. Yep, so if we go over here, Dex Screener again, you can see I'm looking at the BNB side here, the Binance side. You can see it went live about February 24th is when it started tracking it, and that had 11 zeros. Oh my gosh, 11 zeros, 4044. Okay, so it really took right off. I mean, look at these highs up here. 10 zeros. It took off one whole zero. Amazing height. And then another, it dropped down, dipped, and went back up here. Okay, we'll go back to ETH. That's what our original focus was here. So we can see on the ETH side here, again, we're not listed yet, so showing on the graph July 13th. Okay, let's just draw a little line. Let's take a look here. Okay, we'll go up to right here. Okay, take a look at that. That is a really nice line. And we're not looking at, something that just bam, 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 right? It's not looking like you're having a tachycardia here, where your heart rate is shooting up and then shooting down and shooting up and shooting down. It's been a nice steady climb. So it initially went up here, and then it dropped July 14th. And wham, a lot of people that got in early that did the pre-sale, they're like, up, we're out, right? You talk about these people that come in here and they look for the pump and dump. So they buy early, they dump their coins, and they're like, that's it, I'm out, I'm bouncing. Well, they were really fools. The people that sold here, what a bunch of foolish individuals. Look at them. It went all the way down to 1502, all right? So it went down to 1502. This is when I started buying. So even though I got in on the pre-sale, I only bought, I don't really want to say. Let's just say I bought below 100 trillion coins. We'll put it around there. All right, so I bought around below 100, so yeah, around that point. And then in here I started investing again, and I started buying. So I bought at the dip, and it went down. And on July 14th, I bought a bunch of Golden ETH, right? And I continued to buy. And it went down even further, and I continued to buy. Then it went up, and I waited, and I saw that someone, bought up here, and they sold. So that was 10 zeros, 1686, and this was July 19th, and wham, it really dropped. Oh my gosh. When it started selling, people started panicking, I think, and they thought, oh my gosh, we're going to bottom out here. And it went down 10 zeros, 1262. And I was wondering if we were going to see 11 zeros. To be perfectly honest with you, from a selfish point of view, I was kind of hoping it was going to go down even further and hit 11 zeros, because if that was the case, I was really going to pump it in. But it didn't. So it went down here, and it started rising back up, and I went, I better start buying. So I started buying, putting in some nice big purchases, right? And it shot back up. We went back up to a high, 1676, went along. Next time it did a dip, bam, I bought more. Shot back up, boom, I bought more. boom, I bought more, right? Every time it dipped, I went and I bought even more. So I'm not going to tell you the number, but I can tell you I've got a lot. I got a lot invested in Golden ETH here, and I'm anticipating that big listing coming up. But I'm not going to sell because I'm a long-term holder, right? I'm looking down the line. When I'm investing in crypto, I'm not one of these people that are, the best way I can say this is, the people that are going to lose their virginity over their first boner. I hate to put it that way. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. People that are just going to blow it all, right? They buy it early. I've seen people like 29 days out, and they bought 29 days ago, and they're like, bam, they see it, and they're like, I made some good money, and that would be some good money right here, right? 2160, and they sell it, and they may have bought it for, $800, and they sold it for $2,000 or something of that nature. And it goes out, so I'm not that guy, right? I'm investing long term. I'm waiting for it to go big. And then after it goes big, I'm going to hold even longer. And I'm going to wait and wait and wait, right? So I've got a lot invested here, and I'm not looking for a quick payday. I'm not looking for a day trader profile. And I see a lot of day traders come in. And we'll kind of go into that down here on the video. So I'm going long term. I'm looking at this great trajectory here, and I see it going up, and I see some dips, some early people selling out, and they'll sell out, and then it just continues to go up. So I'm not sure if when the people sell like this and it dips down, I'm just wondering if they think that it's going to continue to go down. Because if they were smart and they looked at this at the long term, they would know that no, it's not going to go down. It's continually going up. This is a very, very nice line. This is a very nice line here. And right now we're at 27.59, and at the all-time high, we were at what, 28.92 almost? We were at 28.78, okay, right there at the all-time high. So you can see it's done very well, very, very well. We've got some dips here, and now we're down here. We've got a couple of sells today. A couple of sells came in, and these people right here, they didn't even buy anything. So what does this tell you? This tells you that they probably bought a good significant amount of gold on an early pre-sale, and they switched it to another wallet address, like a MetaMask or Trust Wallet or something like that. And they're selling out, right? So they're selling little bits. They don't want their main account to look like they're selling all of their crypto. And they're putting this out here. So this guy put up $293, sold it. $293. This person right here, you can tell they invested initially 1,982. They had 87 trillion tokens in total. They've sold about 49 trillion total of that, $880. They've got 1,353 left in their account. So they did make some profit here. But now they're selling out, and they're selling low, right? So this guy sold this at 11:17 in the morning. And if we go down here and we really start to look at it, let's go ahead and even this graph out a little bit. We have a 15-minute interval. You can even go down to say 5 minute, 1 minute. We'll get it about 15. So we broke it down here, okay. So let's drag that out for a little bit more accuracy. Okay, 27.77, 27.59. It's down to here. It's got a little dip. And we just had someone make a purchase, $75, 2 trillion coins. This is a brand new person. All right, so they've been in 8 days. Okay, not really brand new. They've been in 8 days. So 8 days, they're investing and they're holding. That's good. They bought 381. So 8 days ago, let's see where they were. August 10th, that's 4 days ago. Let's go down to, so see? They bought in down here. All right. They bought in down here. Let's break this down. August 8th. There we go. They bought around this point. They may have bought at the dip. And now they're up here. And they're still investing. So that's a good person. That's a smart crypto person. They've not yet sold out. And they could have sold. And they could have made a lot of money here 8 days ago. So they bought in at a dip. They've got 17 trillion coins here. Total around 500 bucks is what it's worth. So you can see they put in 381. It's now worth 494. And if you want to know on here, you can come down, you can put in your coinage, and it'll tell you your overall percentage here. And you can see I put in 18 trillion coins worth 497. I sent my nephews a graduation gift, so I put in, I sent them 18 trillion coins here, so 497, and that's great. All right, so this guy has made a profit. He's made a little profit. He's not rich by any means, but he put in 381, and it's now worth almost $500, which is awesome. You can come down and, you know, just dig in. I like to come through here and see what people have put in, when they put it in 5 days ago. This guy's made a profit. Yep, he definitely made a profit. He probably bought around here, and now we're up here. So he's got a little bit of a profit going on, which is awesome. Okay, that guy's actually down a little bit from when he bought. 18 hours ago, he's down by $1. You know, and you can just come in, you can break it down and see what people have put in. This guy's bought 7,397, and he put that second purchase in. So this was a new guy, right? 1 day, 4 hours ago, 270 trillion coins. Put 7,500 bucks in, one sell after another. Okay, so we got this guy in here. I'm curious about him, if he's going to be a day trader or if he's investing long term. And so far he's not sold out, although we have kind of gone down a little bit, so he would be at a loss. If he's smart, he's going to hang on to it here. This guy was not smart. Bought 1 day ago, day trader. Came in, and he actually lost. I was taking a look at his fees earlier. Ended up paying more tax in selling than he would have made overall. You know, so that's too bad. So you can come in, you can see it. And overall, also, the the market cap here, which is awesome, is up. When I joined, I think the market cap was around $350,000. And if we go over here to Etherscan and we scan this, 1,640 holders total. Okay, refresh that. You can come down and see the top holders for the coin. All of these are the golden people. They all have contracts. All right, all of these with contracts are the golden team. Except for this guy. This guy is not golden team, and this guy is not golden team, or these, or anybody else below. But up in here with the contracts, except for NGR, that is golden team. So all of this is the team. This is the burn wallet right here, 52. 52% of it sitting in the burn wallet, which is awesome. Getting ready to start burning, I believe, in about 2 weeks, which is definitely going to kick that price up. So that's another big plus. And then, of course, like I said over here on the Golden BNB, you can see it also where it took off. February 25th. All right, really shot up high. And then it went back down. And then it shot up again. And then it went down. And now it's back up. And it's down a little bit right now. So it's down just a tad bit. A couple of sells that have gone out. A couple of people selling here, smaller amounts. And they just got a purchase not too long ago here. A couple of minutes ago. So it's 12.98. That's also very positive. So there's a good number here. When you look at it overall, from where it started and where it is, that is still a very nice number. So if we go here, and we go up, you know, right here, that's good. That is good. That's a lot of positivity right here. So I think this coin's going to do very, very well, both the BNB and the Ethereum. Because based upon the Golden Chain, they've got a game coming out in about 2 weeks. I was looking for the link. There was an early release that was put out yesterday, and for some reason, I couldn't find it for the life of me. It was really aggravating me earlier when I was going through all my links trying to find it. But on that post that came out, last time I looked, it had like 128,000 views on it, which was awesome. And if we go over and take a look at the BNB holders here, 3,423. Let's just refresh that. Oh, 24. There's a new holder here. So a lot of holders over here. There's more holders building up over here on holders. When I joined, I think there were around 600 holders. So it's been steadily going up. I've been seeing about 20 to 25 holders per day on average, which is awesome. And very active Twitter account. I remember when the Golden Inu had just 3,000 followers. Now it's 14,100 plus followers, which is awesome. Lots of updates coming out here all the time. He's talking about the burn coming up here, talking about the changes that came out on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. So they were hoping for the approval last week, and things got a little delayed. But I'm sure that will be, approved very soon, since it was already done for the Binance side. They know this crypto. They've seen the success with it. They know it's not a rug pull. They know it's not a scam. It's a very legitimate, good crypto. So I see a lot of positivity here, like I said. And long term, I really like their long-term views. So I think there's going to be a lot of success coming up with this. And I think people are really going to enjoy this crypto. My recommendation, of course, not from a financial perspective here, but get in. Get in early, and start to invest, because this is a very, very good sign, in my humble opinion. Look at that. Just look at that. That is beautiful. That's a really nice rise right there. Boom, boom, boom. And it's just going straight up. It's going up. But, it's even. Now, it's at the top, and we're flattening out here, which is great. So it's not just like a pump and dump. There's a lot of holders. There's a lot of excitement. And this is definitely not a scam. This is a very legit thing. And if you're wanting to get in early, like I said on crypto, highly recommend it. Go over to the Golden Inu token.org. Put your buy with your Ethereum or with your Binance coin. I really do not think you're going to regret it at all. I actually shared this on Facebook to a couple of my customers and Facebook friends, and I got a lot of people that wrote back that were incredulous, to be perfectly honest with you, because they've seen stuff like this come out and blow up and not making money, and had quite a few of them actually buy. I was like, hey, just put in a couple of $100. Put a couple of $100 in. One guy put in $800, and he told me, he's like, a couple of days later, he's like, you won't believe it. He was like, I'm up to $990. He had already made like $200. He was like, I cannot believe it. I'm so happy. I've told all these other people. And I think he put more in. I think he invested more. And then he got back to me. He's like, you won't believe it, but I'm making even more money. This is so exciting. And other people put in $200, and I'm like, how much you got? $263. I'm like, well, that's awesome. They're like, this is the first time I've ever made money with crypto. And it's awesome. I love hearing feedback from people like that. So do I recommend this? Absolutely, 100%. This is not a rug pull, not a scam. And I've got, like I said, a lot invested in this. I'm not just someone that put in $50 or $25 or $10 and is talking a lot of smack here. And I'm not tied to the group. I don't know them personally, like I said. I've never met them in person. I'm not tied to Golden Inu in any way. I'm not paid by them. I'm not sponsored by them. They don't even know who I am with this particular channel here. So, yeah, it's legit. I'm not just saying this. This is a very legit coin. So, highly recommend it. I think people are going to be talking about Golden Inu a lot in the coming days, months, and year. All right, guys, just wanted to end it here. Didn't mean to go on for 24 minutes, so I do apologize for how long this video ended up being. But I got a little excited there talking about this coin and all the places that I believe it's going to be going. So, all right, see you on the next video. Cheers.